Well, it's the last Sunday of the month, and as usual, we are profiling book clubs around the country. Now, this morning, we are in conversation with the iThala Book Club, and this is a Cape Town-based women-only reading club. This club was founded in June last year, and since its inception, they meet every first Saturday of the month. Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi, Image in a Mirror by Ijangolet Ogwang, The Yearning by Mohale, Mashigo, and Dancing the Death Drill by Fred Khumalo are just some of the books they've discussed. We're now joined by the founders of this club, Masivuye, Madikane, and Vuyolwetu Madikane from our studios in Seaporn to tell us more about their literary journey. Ladies, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, and you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right, Masi, I'm going to start with you. Speak to us about the origin of this book club and why the name iThala. What's the significance of this name?
So iThala is a Xhosa word that means library or well of knowledge. And we thought it fitting for a name for a book club. So friends of ours helped us to come up with this name. So we decided on starting a book club. We love reading books. And we thought, how about we start a book club? Instead of just discussing it with friends, we discuss with other people who share the same interests. And we searched for book clubs in Cape Town which offer this, and we didn't find any. So we started iThala Book Club last year, and we've had such a positive response ever since.
Now, Vuyo, I've mentioned in my intro that this book club is women only. Why is this? Are men not allowed? Don't men share the same interests as you?
Well, we get that question a lot of guys coming and asking why can't they join. So we simply say they must form their own because we feel that when we gather as women, we don't have to be disguising or talking about things that men will otherwise look down on. And we feel that women need that space to converse, and we talk on issues that affect us without that gaze of men being there and judging, if I may put it like that, or having a lot of voice. But we just feel that we converse on our own issues, and we are able to then have discussions on that and have meaningful discussions on that without men being around. But men, if they want book clubs, we advise that they form their own, and yeah, that's where we leave it.
All right. You know, I've been reading with glee, and I've been going through the British Medical Journal, which says that belonging to a book club will help you live longer after retirement because it helps you being stress-free and, you know, it keeps your brain sharp. Just what is the importance of book clubs, Masi?
So I'd say the importance of book clubs, for us, it's promoting African literature. We focus on African literature intentionally. And it's to have other voices. So you can read a book and have your own ideas and have your own themes that you pick up from a book. But gathering around women in our case and discussing the views, how other people found the book, whether they liked it or what they didn't like or what they did like, is, I think, an important aspect of being a reader. So a book club is an important thing to join. If you can have one, or if you want to create one, we would largely advocate for that. So reading on your own, you can like or dislike a book, but when you pick it up and read it with other people, you start having different views and you start seeing things that you might have missed whilst reading on your own.
Yeah, indeed. And Vuyo, she just said that, you know, reading books with other people, you help pick up the different traits of different people. Now, on the state of literacy in the country, why is adopting reading culture still a bit of a challenge, particularly in black communities?
I actually think that it is a challenge, but I've seen that over the years it is picking up. We are seeing an increase in people reading, and through festivals such as Abantu, through podcasts such as the Chicken Natives, I think that reading culture is is making a turnaround, and I think more people are encouraging reading now. And what we've seen as a challenge before, I think we're actively now, book clubs are actively trying to instill that culture of reading, and I think it's commendable what book clubs do. And like we said, we are encouraging people to form more book clubs. There can never be enough. So what we see as a challenge, we must find solutions, and one of the solutions we see is the book clubs, as well as podcasts, as well as the book festivals that give people exposure to literature which otherwise wasn't there in the past, and especially African literature. That's our main focus, yeah.
That's true. And Masi, having said that, the Abantu Book Fair date is slowly approaching. Talk to us about, the contribution that such festivals have towards growing books from African writers.
So such festivals like Abantu, you get to engage with authors. So as a reader, we see authors, as celebrities in our world. So you get to engage with them and you get to hear their views outside of the work that they've written. You get to see them engage in other subjects. And I think being in that space, I would encourage people to go, even if it's, we plan it for the entire year, we plan towards it, you save up towards it, and you book your leave quite in advance for it. So I would encourage people around Soweto, around South Africa as a whole, to go to Abantu, to go to other book festivals and see. And sometimes you don't know an author until you see them at a book festival, and then you start engaging with their work. So I think such things are important, and I wish they could, I wish an Abantu could be around the whole 9 provinces in South Africa. But those things could only work if we as readers and, invest in going to such festivals and making them what they currently are, like a large book festival.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us, and all the best in your book club, and keep on keeping on, hey?
Thank you so much.
For having us.
A big thank you to Masivuye Madikane and Vuyolwetu Madikane for speaking to us about their all-women Cape Town book club they founded called iThala Book Club. Well, if you also belong to a book club or you're a lone reader and you want to join us for a Sunday morning book feature to talk about some of the books that you're currently reading or have read, simply send us a detailed description of your book club via email, or you can also send us a picture of those books with a brief caption using our social media platforms. You can use our Twitter handle @MorningLiveSABC or hashtag #MorningLiveSABC. You can also tag us or send us a Facebook message via our page, Morning Live SABC. And our email address is morninglive@sabc.co.za.